Welcome back to Happy Lies, Sad Truths, man. Yeah, the first Monday of the new year, man. Yeah, and we starting the week off right, huh? It's wild. Uncle Donnie, the bomb Venezuela. My thing, this is episode. First off, let's just say this. Welcome to Happy Lies, Sad Truth, the place where you get raw and uncut, nothing scripted. Everything is raw and uncut. Today's episode is basically I'm asking the question: is Uncle Donnie a racist, a gangster, or just a shrewd businessman? I want to hear from y'all because me personally, I don't even really trip off the presidency and all that shit because real talk, true story, what have any president really done for anybody, man? And if you read and educate yourself, you know about the powers that they really got and what they've done for where you grew up at or you as a whole in general. So I'm like, everybody like he a racist. I start with that one. Personally, I don't understand how you a racist because the racists I know they don't fuck with black people. Jews, Mexicans, or nobody. You know what I mean? You got to think in the 80s and 90s, he was at players' balls with Crips and Bloods, pimps. You know what I'm saying? Back then, it was cool to be rich, hustling and getting to that money. He was at all them little functions. They got pictures of him all around. And back in the day, the rappers, all the rappers talked about it, wanted to be like him. And he was Mike Tyson. He was with Michael Jackson. Racists don't do that. And I'm like, I understand the politics and faking and hanging out, but I'm talking about going to players' balls, parties that known drug dealer rich cats was throwing in the 80s at the Playboy Mansion and on Wilshire, in Hollywood and all that stuff. Racists don't do that, man. Not with no bunch of black people. You know what I'm saying? So I don't, and then like if you got, I want somebody to show me some proof that he racist. Like, what has he really done that was racist? And then the other thing is everybody is on what they own as him being a president. If somebody, what would somebody else have done different than what he's done as a president so far? Because in all actuality, he seemed like he the only president that I ever paid attention to that told the truth. And what I mean by that is when he first ran for president, the very first time he told you exactly what he was going to do. He didn't get a chance to do all of it in his first term, but in his second term, he came right in, getting straight to it. He even did some stuff that other presidents said that it wasn't possible to do. He did in the first 90 days and shit with his executive order ass. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to know, like, your opinion. Me personally, I don't care one way or another. I'm not one of them dudes that's go Donnie, but my whole point is I like to see that, like he said about the Hispanics. When he said what he said about the Hispanics, he came and really did that. And a lot of other stuff, man. You can say, oh, he lied about this, he lied about that. I don't know, because I don't really pay attention. Because, like I said, I just really want to know the public's opinion. Like, what do y'all think? Because to me, like the bombing of Venezuela, I think a lot of people are just employees and don't understand what it takes to be a real leader. I don't think a lot of people understand what it takes to be a leader and a boss and how America and every other country became free. But this not history. This right now. And he ain't playing no games, man. Everybody that talks some shit, and of course, it's for a benefit. That's what spoils of war is. You know what I'm saying? So in actuality, all the presidents that was before this, that I guess everybody like uh Barack and what's the other dude before after him? The other dude that just was president. I can't even remember his name. But Biden, that's his name. They was on his bumper too. They just didn't go get him. Donnie on there telling them, hey, look here, man. This is what it is, man. Oh, I'm coming to get you. And he shooting missiles. And he taking your shit. Gangstering it. Period. That's what leadership is. That's how you stay in control. That's power moves. You even do that in business. And you eliminate your enemy. You don't give them a chance to get back. That's war. Every country has been based on it. So why is it wrong that he done it? If you go through history, Attila the Hun, Genghis Khan, Napoleon, everybody, the Romans, Queen Nzinga, everybody that ran the world, man, they don't play no games. That's how you stay in control. It's cold, but it's fair. It's rules of engagement. Y'all over there running y'all mouths. Okay. Now we at your ass. Now he shot missiles and went and got and snuck over there and got him all at the same time. Where is he foul at? To me, I love it because this is what I'm saying. I love it because it's right now. It's present. It's not like you reading about it. You know how you read about how they invade countries, take this, and you know what I'm saying? He done went over there in today's day, man, the beginning of 2026, and said, we taking over. So Venezuela really American now. Yeah, we taking over. Yeah, period. Until we find somebody that we see fit to run that joint, we taking over. So my whole thing is my whole my whole thing is this. What's different in what he's done that the president that you would like would have done? What's different? My whole thing is I don't. Y'all gotta excuse me for a minute. This something just popped up on the screen. I'm trying to. I don't know how to. Let me see. Y'all give me 1 second. Y'all give me 1 second. I hate this happen like this, man. All right. Yeah, so my whole thing is if what is it that because it's like what is it that people don't like about him being a president? What is it that Kamala Harris would have done different, or Barack Obama did different, or Ben Biden, or what is it that they would have done different? For or I'm just saying because it's like it seemed like before he became president, everybody liked him. He was cool, and you know, he was motherfuckers used to want to be like when I was a kid. Motherfuckers used to look up to that shit. That's some of the shit that, like I said, when my brothers and them used to come back from their parties with, you know what I'm saying? That's before social media, before people thought it was cool to be on camera. You know what I'm saying? In actuality, that's the shit that go on in these functions supposed to be secret and sacred. But no. So why I like it is because it's going on right now today. It's like history is being made. So you're gonna talk about like, okay, and you can't be mad about it being America. You live in America, especially if you was born out here. You was born and raised. Your mama was born here. Your grandmama was born here. How can you American? Period. Whether you like it or not, it is what it is. But my whole point is, people got out of line and they got dealt with. And he gangster they shit. It ain't like he do other presidents do. They don't talk about the spoils. They say it was just this. Yeah, he did say it's because they deal drugs and they do this. That was, you know, his reasoning. But when they asked him about the oil, he said, yeah, we keeping that. What you gonna do? We selling it. I don't know. We might use it for the reserves that we got the people over there. You know, for the warships we got over there. That type of shit. That's the type of shit I like. I don't remember no other president talking like that, man. Look at him throwing. He threw a video up bumping Biggie yesterday, man. Yeah, and mobbing through. You see, he taking pictures with him, laughing like, "Yeah, motherfucker, you talked all that shit. We got you now." That's some gangster shit. Period. And that's just a title that it was given to the people that they wanted to grab, because that's real business shit. Businessman 101, man. You eliminate the competition. And First, you try. I mean, you could try to work with them. You know what I'm saying? But when just like everybody else, just think. Most of the wars that they done went through, you know what I'm saying? They know about the drugs coming in. That's how it's getting there. They know about the money and all that, as long as they get their cut. But what usually happens is, like Saddam Hussein and the people like that, you know what I'm saying? What usually happens is they get too big for their britches, like Noriega. You know what I'm saying? They get too big for their britches. You know what I'm saying? They getting this money, and now they got so much money, they think they can just say fuck y'all. So now it's time for war, and that's why I like the 48 Laws of Power. You never bite the head. You never outshine the master, man. Period. You just don't. So, and like I said, as far as, is it just because it's Donald Trump, or would this be the problem if the candidate that you wanted to win was the president? Because in all actuality, I don't see the difference in none of them. I don't see a difference in no president in my lifetime. You know what I'm saying? I don't. I mean, all this is my outlook on it. They tell you all this shit they want you to hear for you to vote for them, and then when they get in office, they don't do shit. And like I said, that's been the way it goes everything I can remember, even watching documentaries, reading, and all that shit. It's the same process with everybody. But what president has let this many people out of jail? Rightfully so. I'm talking about, like, giving somebody 100 years, man. Now, if they done killed a kid, raped some women and all that, them the people that should get forever. Motherfuckers who kill kids and rape kids and shit like that. But motherfuckers selling drugs. Now, I understand y'all. You gotta commit, do the same shit he doing. All this shit is the same, man. It's just what you consider bad or good. But dealing drugs, you gotta deal with murders, robberies, kidnaps. You gotta do strong takeovers and shit like that. So, all right, 50 years, man. You killed 10, 20 people, man. But if they was a part of the game, it shouldn't even be that harsh. They was a part of the game. Now, if they was law-abiding citizens, then that's a different story. I understand. But releasing people from jail like that, pardoning them, man, like, man, come on, man, like that lady. Was he did like 30 years, 40 years? Come on, man, come on home, man. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it's a lot of stuff that I done seen him do and hear him say he's gonna do, and I'll be like, damn, he really doing that shit. You know what I mean? Just like what another thing I like, where you don't get taxed on your tips. How he shot all them military people an extra couple of thousand. When you get money, like a lot of money, you talking about when you're a millionaire and you got bread, you say what's 1,500, what's 2,500. But when you a working class person that work every day, like in the military, they work every day. They get up in the morning, go work out, then they come home, get dressed, and go work their 8-hour shift. You know what I'm saying? Them type of people, and they ready for war. They got to be ready for war within 24 hours. And right then, they always got to be on point. $2,500 is a lot of money, or $1,500 is a lot of money. Whatever the hell he gave him, you dig what I'm saying? And like I said, I might not agree with a lot of stuff that he do, but what I can say is everything this man said he was gonna do, he doing. And I like that about it. Like I said, I don't know, like if you go deep talking about, oh, he lied about this, he lied about that. If you show me, then I'm like, okay, he lied about that. But I know he said his first time he was gonna put all the Mexicans out of America. I'm not saying it's bad because I got a whole bunch of Mexican partners. But he came in office and got straight busy. How you mad at somebody that told you what they was gonna do? That he told you. And then just like I don't know if he a part of that that Epstein shit, whatever. And I don't even know really too much about that because I don't watch the news, because the news only tell you what the fuck they want you to know anyway. But I don't know if he a part of that, world or whatever. But based off the stuff that I seen him saying about them way before he was president, it don't seem likely, because it's like, why would he say that type of shit when he was involved and they can turn around and say, oh, motherfucker, you was here. But I do know some of the people that everybody wanted to be president and like this president was there because they got pictures of him with him. Oprah Winfrey was there, got pictures with him. With him. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and even if he did, you got to remember. Y'all remember when he ran for president the first time? What did that man say? I can grab a bitch by the pussy. I'm a star. I'm a celebrity. These are the words that came out of his mouth. So, and if you've been in that world with like entertainers and stuff like that, and you go to entertainers parties and stuff of that nature, you know kind of the wild type of shit that go on. And he used to be at them. You know what I'm saying? See, back in the 80s and you know what I'm saying, early 90s when it was cool to be a hustler. You know what I'm saying? Getting to your paper, which I still think is cool, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a different outlook on drug dealing. I understand the pain it caused. I understand the people who lost their lives. I understand the time that people done got. But people was poor. And don't nobody make nobody do drugs. I mean, it's an exception to every rule. But for the most part, motherfuckers that do drugs because they want to get high. Period. It's just that simple. And if you poor and can't pay your bills or out on the streets or ain't got no lights or ain't got no food, hell yeah, by all means, get to that paper because it wasn't as easy as it is now to open up businesses and just get out there and get legal. Like how they making it easy, how easy accessible it is now. You know what I'm saying? And really, I believe that's a part of America's game plan because being an entrepreneur ain't easy, and it ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like real business. That's why so many people start businesses and fail and quit and you know what I'm saying? Because it's a struggle. Like when you got a job, you know you getting a paycheck. You get benefits, you know what days you gotta be there, what days you don't. You definitely getting paid this amount. And you know what I'm saying? You can go home, then you got lunch. You know exactly what you're doing. When you own your own business or businesses, you only work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week even if you got enough money where you done hired somebody to take care of this and to take care of that, if it's your money and it's your business, you should want to stay on top of it. You should want to know what the hell going on. You know what I'm saying? You still got to talk to the people you hired to take care of this business. You know what I'm saying? Like your accountant. You should be talking to your accountant at least twice a week, if not every day. You know what I'm saying? Period. The motherfuckers who run your marketing team. You might not know about it, but you still want to talk to the head motherfucker and make sure he on point. You still want to make sure your bank accounts and all that shit coming in. Even if you're making billions, you should want to know. I understand a lot of people don't know, but in actuality, man, you should want to know. But my thing is, what do y'all think? Do y'all think Uncle Donnie is a gangster, a racist, or just a shrewd businessman? Because and really, I don't even know why I put racist up there because I'm gonna say this: the races I've met in the South and other places, they not hanging with no black people, man. No Jews and all that. They not doing none of that. Period. They not in, especially in his. You gotta look at who he is. He didn't have to be at the Players Ball with a bunch of pimps and street motherfuckers that's getting their paper with them bricks and all that shit in the 80s and the 90s. He didn't have to be there. He could have went to where the Wall Street people hang out. They do the same shit. Snow powder, freak with girls, and yeah. So why he gotta be over here with Mike Tyson and them, Don Juan and where Free Ray Rick and Free Ray Rick didn't party like that. So but the people of that nature, you know what I'm saying? Like the New York ballers, ask them. I mean, they most of them in prison now or just now coming home after doing 30 and 40 years. They'll tell you. And they got pictures. You can Google this shit. Everything is right there in your hand, man. He used to be in all the functions. So if he ain't no racist doing that, man. It's just not, and it was no benefit. It's not like how cameras is now, how social media is now. It was no benefit from doing that shit. Period. You know what I'm saying? It's not no benefit from it. So I'ma stop with I mean, I just be wanting to know, like I would like to ask like DL Hughley, like, why do you call him racist? And I don't want to argue. I just want to know why you call him racist. I just want to like my son. I just want to know why you call him racist. All these motherfuckers, I just want to ask them why they call him racist. Now, it's you can hate the motherfucker. That's a different story. But saying a motherfucker is racist is like saying a motherfucker is snitch. I'm saying it's the same caliber. How you gonna say this if you don't have no proof of this? You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of people talking about them boys that he had wanted paid to get killed or whatever, but they admitted to rape or whatever. They admitted to their crime, whether it was coerced and they got off later. He not the police. He a fucking real estate investor, a billionaire, man. All he knows is some motherfuckers admitted to this crime and he said what he said. And then they talk about how he didn't want to rent to black people. Well, as the stuff that I read, it didn't have nothing to do with black people. It was the caliber of people that he wanted to rent to. And if you put your building in a particular place, you you want a particular type of motherfucker renting the motherfucker. If you own property, you understand that. If you want regular people living in your business, in your buildings or your homes, you buy homes and apartments in regular people areas. When you want high class people, you build your buildings and your houses in rich neighborhoods. It's just that simple, man. And my big thing that I be tripping off of is what is he doing wrong or different than the candidates you wanted to be in office? What is he doing wrong? Because based off what they publicize, if you want to put it on a race thing, being the things that he publicized, he done released more stuff for black people than any president that I ever even heard of. By pardoning motherfuckers, letting them out of jail, approving this and that. And if you in business, you by the time he out of office, you'll see what he really done. Because you got to think he's a businessman, and through his shrewd business acts, you can read it. Like I said, this is all history. You know, a lot of people don't like him. They say he's a cold businessman. He do what he do, but that's how people get on top, man. Period, man. You take risks. If you don't take risks, you're gonna be a regular motherfucker for the rest of your life. Every successful person that's up there in the millions and billions of dollars do play on the line. I ain't gonna even say break the law. I ain't gonna even say, because mostly those people, they play on the line. It's borderline. It's like motherfucker, like you would say if it was a ghetto motherfucker or a broke motherfucker, he was going to jail. Yeah. But everybody do that. That's not a thing just to say somebody racist. To me, on me, I ain't gonna even say he a gangster, because gangsters is more like businessmen as well. Real gangsters. I ain't talking about that street bullshit, the Crips and Blood and all that. I ain't talking about real gangsters, man. That's a business. Them is businessmen. The feds just call them gangsters because how they get out. But in business, this is exactly how they move. You think Elon Musk made $750 billion by not playing on the line? Huh? I'm just saying. What's the fool name who owned Amazon? You think that motherfucker got this rich by not crossing the line or playing on the line, doing something that you would call immoral? And the cold thing about all this is a lot of people are making judgment calls and saying stuff based off other people's opinion of people. Because for the life of me, I can't understand how in the 90s, 80s, and 90s, how every fucking rapper talked about Donald Trump in a positive way. It was in all their songs. You know, I'm gonna get rich like Donald. And then he became president, And everybody was like, fuck him, he a racist, he'll do this. Because why? Because white people start doing foul shit. He didn't tell the white people, the Klansmen to come out and say this. Even if they felt like it was comfortable because of him, that's still not his fucking fault. It's not his fucking fault that these people feel comfortable enough to be racist and disrespectful there. How is that his fault to make him racist? How? And some people even said his daddy was a racist. Okay. Ask yourself this, especially if you're a street person or if you're a square. It can go both ways. So, like me, my daddy ain't never played in the streets. He might have got high and did whatever, but he wasn't no drug dealer, gangbanger. Oh, he believed in getting working hard and all that, go to college and all that shit. He believed in that life. I'm not shit like him on that aspect. Or if you a square, you got a job, you an employee, and you ain't never did nothing illegal, but your daddy a gangster. That don't make you a fucking gangster. You know what I'm about? And it don't make you a square. So you know what I'm saying? So like I said, I'm not protecting nobody. I don't give a fuck one way or another. I'm just interested into why people say what they say. And is it some merits behind it? I just want somebody to show me some racial shit. Like, I don't even think taking that slavery shit out of the museums and down and all is wrong. Because really, who want to see that shit? They teach you that shit in school. And either way, they're not teaching you the whole truth. You think them European motherfuckers just went over there and started taking black motherfuckers from Africa, man? Knock it the fuck off, man. Them African motherfuckers was selling motherfuckers, you know, somebody selling their slaves into to them white people, man. And you got to think, everybody been enslaved. You got to think back then, if you were committed a crime, you was a slave. You know, for them families, you know, if you committed a crime against a family, you might have to work for that family. Whatever that, you know, the rules. Study it, read. You'll get the true picture. So in actuality, the Europeans was just cruel. You know what I'm talking about? And really, we don't know what the other people did because they don't talk about it. But they talk about how them Europeans did. Them motherfuckers was cruel. You know, they was lynching and everybody was done through that, man. But they don't even tell you the true story behind all that it was already black people here and this, so none of that shit really mean nothing because it's not true. Or it's half true. And in saying all that, what the fuck do that got to do with Donald Trump? I'm just saying, the nigga rich as fuck. He been rich as fuck for years. His daddy was rich. What? And my whole thing is, I hear it really bothered me with the street people. Because what has any president done for us? Personally, what has anything that a president done that directly benefited you being in the streets? I'll wait. Yeah, nothing. And if you are poor motherfucker, don't nobody give a fuck about you. They barely give a fuck about you if you're middle class. So which president did any fuck it? Since it's mainly, I'm not just talking to black people, I'm talking to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in just that that singling out shit. But if we do go to the black card, let's go to the black card. What about Barack Obama? What the fuck did Barack Obama do for black people? Any black person? Any benefit? And he did 2 terms. Now, I'm gonna tell you how I feel about that. Now, put it like this: you put a Mexican, man, let a Mexican become president, and watch what the fuck he do for Mexicans. Watch what the fuck he do for the Hispanic race. He gonna do something. Now, I understand the first time when you're first in office, you know what I'm saying, in the first 4 years, you gotta, you know, because you want to be the second term. You know what I'm saying? So you do little shit. I understand that. If not, just you I would use that. I would use that as when you going through what you want to do. Shit you heard growing up, shit you seen growing up that really bothered you, and just going through it. Okay, I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna change this. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. And then when I got my second term, I done came right in office just like Donald Trump did and got straight busy. Period. Period. You can't say it can't be done because Donald Trump just fucking did it. He passed executive order after executive order after executive. Now, if the Congress shoot it down, the judges, whatever people that's supposed to shoot it down, so be it. But he did it. That's what I'm talking about, period. So, and I'm just asking honestly. Like I said, I don't want to argue because everybody got their own opinion. And me personally, once again, I'll be loud and clear about it. I don't believe no president has done shit for nobody where I come from. Period. And all I see, just based off the little shit that I have paid attention to, all I ever seen is a bunch of people telling you what you want to hear. And and then once you vote them in, they don't never do none of the shit they said they was gonna do. This Uncle Donnie player, he told you a whole lot. It's a list of shit he said he was gonna do that he came in office and did. He didn't really get to do a lot of that shit in his first term because he's thinking about his second term, which is intelligent. And he got a whole 4 years off. And he had time to put the shit. He came right in the office getting straight busy. No matter if they decline or not, he getting straight busy. You know where his fucking head is. Period. Then you got a lot of people saying that if you're in war, you don't have to have an election. If that is the case, and he started a motherfucking war, he really that's smart too. Shit, he a smart motherfucker. He would be in all what? I'm just saying, but he's still benefiting America, right? By him going over there, bombing Venezuela. Because I don't see no way in hell Venezuela gonna go to war with us. But China, Russia, all the motherfuckers might join. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not into politics. I don't know. But even if that do be the case, man, he did. But he won that battle. Yeah, he went over there and he benefited America, right, by taking them barrels of oil. You know what I'm saying? That's jet fuel, that's diesel fuel, that's fuel for your car. What? I'm just saying. And like I said in the beginning, that's how countries stay in power. That's what power does. The difference in it now is why I'm like I said, because I like Attila the Hun. I like watching Attila the Hun. I like watching Genghis Khan and those cats, right? And if you just read histories about wars and how these states, how do you think we became the United States? What, 50 states, man? Nigga taking shit. What? At with force. Period. That's how it's done, man. That's the way. That's the American way. No, but that's everybody way. Just think about it. Ain't nobody in control that didn't fight for it. And when you the leader, when you the boss, let's just put it in business perspective. When you the boss and shit start going downhill, or you got a lot of motherfuckers that's ungrateful and talking behind your back and all that slick shit ain't doing their job right, sometimes you got to come in and fire every motherfucking body. Yeah, period. Everybody fired with new employees waiting in the lobby. Like what? Okay, next. And then you get at them. Hey, check this here out. This is what happens when y'all come with this bullshit. Well, we talked about, you know what I'm saying? And then move on. It's cold, but it's fair. I don't know what Venezuela did or said to that man, but I've been watching clips where Biden said that he needs to be out of office, that he was this and that, and Venezuela doing this, and then I know maybe that was Biden time too when Farrakhan was talking to one of the presidents, telling them to leave him alone. So they was all. So this shit been going on for about 10 years, I guess, maybe longer than that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying based off the clips and stuff I've seen. So the fact that Donald Trump went to do it is a bad thing. I'm just saying. I just want to know. I'm like, that's why I'm talking to my people. I want y'all to tell me. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how this. I thought people would come in. I don't know how to. Let me see. Invite people. Uh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. I want you. I really want y'all to tell me. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think because to me, hey, what's going on with you, boss man?
How you doing?
I'm beautiful. What's your opinion on the subject? Do you think Donald Trump a gangster, racist, or just a shrewd businessman? Yeah.
Is he a what?
I said, do you think he a racist, a gangster, or just a shrewd businessman?
Yeah, just a businessman. He's gonna do whatever it takes to get the money.
And that's my opinion. Like I say, a lot of people say racist and all that shit, but I defute that just about the way he hang out with pimps and drug dealers and players back in the 80s and the 90s. Don't no racists do that. He not hanging out with a bunch of black motherfuckers. Why? When he can go hang on Wall Street with motherfuckers that's doing the same thing. But I will say this: as far as money is concerned, if you got some paper, he fucking with you. And if he can get you, he gonna get you, just like he bombed Venezuela. All the presidents before that was talking about that. And what's your opinion on that? Do you think he did some foul shit, or did he just do what a shrewd businessman would do? Go over there against your shit, just like how all other countries, ain't that how countries were made by war?
I don't know. I feel like the U.S. has a bad reputation for doing things that they want against everybody else.
Exactly. So that's not Donald Trump's fault, right? Everybody been doing it, right? He just as foul as anybody else, right?
I just think he I don't think he cares.
Yeah, no, but no. The reason why I'm saying what I'm saying is this. I'm asking because it's like this. He just as foul as any other president that would have been in office, right? I mean, like every other government. So it's like, why particularly him? That's my thing. I want people to tell me why particularly him when he doing what every other fucking president has done and every other government. Like what? I don't give a fuck about no president. They ain't never did shit for me, as far as I'm concerned. You know what I'm talking about? In my lifestyle, but I just be curious to why people say the things that they say, or is it just public opinion? So people just run with public opinion.
I mean, that's always been a thing. People are always in there, like,
Yeah, it's just bandwagon. They don't know how to form their own opinions.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's it, and that's what I believe, man. So, and that's what my episode of Happy Lies, Sad Truth is about, man. Do you think you're a racist, a gangster, or just a shrewd businessman? And why? How?
Nah, I feel that. I feel that. You say you do a show?
Yeah, Happy Lies, Sad Truth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But y'all make music? You a producer or something?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, we just make music and shit.
Okay, where y'all at? Where you located?
Right here, the IE.
Oh, you okay? You in the Inland Empire?
Yeah.
In California. That's what's up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Where you at?
Right now. I'm in Las Vegas.
Vegas.
Yeah. Right now I'm in Vegas, but yeah, I'll be in LA and California, man. I'll be out there.
Nah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So you produce or you write? You write rhymes. What you do?
A little bit of everything. A little bit of everything.
Oh, okay. You know a lot of art. You know a lot of artists from the IE. Pookie, the King of Turn Up, Pookie from Rule. Trill.
In advance, yeah. Tell him that he knows he can connect this.
Yeah, man. Hey, if y'all really get in, I'll turn you. They're my nephews, man. I'll turn you on. DM your information in my thing, and I'll send it straight to him. I don't know how to operate. I don't even know how y'all got it. I don't even know how everybody jumped in. This is the first time I interacted with people. Yeah, but I know if you just look at Happy Lies Saying Truth, you should be able to send a message.
I see your profile. I just followed you, but it won't let me. It won't let me go into it.
Or I don't know how I'm gonna know if you. I don't know if it's gonna show me in the end if you joined or not. If you follow them back, you can go live together again. All right. So let me see. Did I just follow you? I just followed you, right? So maybe you can do it like that.
Yeah, I might just have to get off, but I'll send you my Instagram and shit.
Yeah, that's what you do. Send me your Instagram in there, man, and I'll link y'all up. He get down all the time. But then you can check him out on Instagram. It's King of Turn Up, Pookie F and Rude.
Okay.
Yeah, you can. I think if you just put King of Turn Up in the Instagram, it should pop right up.
You know who it is? Oh, yeah, the homie knows who it is. Yeah, he already has a follow and everything.
Okay, yeah, that's my people, man. Tap in with him. He got a lot of shit going on right now, man. Where he doing shit where you can get shows and everything. They got some KushCon coming up. He got a few events coming up, man. Tap in with him.
The homie, he's a photographer too. He does a lot of events and stuff like that for a bunch of rappers right here in the IE to LA and stuff like that.
Okay.
That'd be good. That'd be a good put on right there.
Yep. Tell him you met his uncle on Happy Lies Saying Truth. He gonna know exactly what you're talking about. Sure. All the time, man.
Hey, good looking.
All the time. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man.
Hey, you too, bro. Take care.
All the time. So anyway, people. So how do y'all? That's what I really just want to hear from the people. Like, what do y'all think? Is you think he a gangster, a racist, or just a shrewd businessman? And like the young partners just said, man, I understand what America does. And every other government that's in power. That's why I don't understand why it's so a Donald Trump thing. Like, damn, you hate that dude that much? That dude be in your brain that goddamn much? Like me, like I said in the beginning, I like the fact that it's happening now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like reading the history of countries going to do this and doing that. It happened in the 1700s or 700 before Christ. This shit happening right now. You know what I'm saying? And he keeping it real gutter with it. He like, what? What you said? All right, yeah. And he's shooting missiles over there in the middle. What's happening? It's going down. Yeah. And for them to get up under the military, they went in stealth mode. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they went in stealth mode, went over there, shot some missiles. Yeah, went snatched up the president and his wife, man. Now, like I said, I don't have a problem with Venezuelans. I don't have a problem with nobody, man. I just, like I said, I enjoy the fact that it's happening in our time where we can see it, where it ain't nothing I got to read about. It's like, yeah. And like I said, the dude on the news, he on social media. I love this shit, man, because he really getting busy. And you cannot like it. You can say, oh, the Republicans this, the Democrat that. Man, all that shit the exact same. A Republican and Democrat is like a public defender, your lawyer, and the district attorney. All three of them motherfuckers and the judge. All four of them motherfuckers eat at the same restaurants, hang at the same bars, eating the same cafeterias every day. They the exact same motherfuckers. Period. You just, if your money long enough, and even if your money long enough, if you fuck around and fall in on somebody else's favor, your ass is in trouble. It's just that simple, man. Because in actuality, man, like I said, man, it's a part of war, man. If y'all want to stay in control, you want to continue living the way that you can live in America where you can have freedom of speech. You can be a girl if you say you a boy and all that old shit. You can drive what you want to drive, wear what you want to wear. You ain't gotta. You want to continue that. This is the type of shit that come with it, man. And like I said, I believe a lot of people are just employers, never been leaders, never been the boss. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, man. Period. Just like how he talking to Colombia. You got to think, this shit been going on for 20, 30, 40 years, man. You don't really know what kind of business bullshit this really is. But one thing I do know, y'all want this motherfucker to win. Yeah, y'all don't want to lose. Yeah, believe it, I don't want to lose. You know what I'm saying? So you're on the winning team. And it's the way of the world. Period. This is the way of the world, man. But I really want to hear from the people, man. I want to know, like, because I be here like, motherfucker, I be talking to people and people be going hard. And I just be like, I don't want to argue. I be like, I'm not saying I'm pro this or anti. I be wanting to know the truth. And like, nobody has been able to show me that, okay, this dude is a racist. What changed from the 80s and 90s till now, where all these rappers and actors and all the shit is saying here racist and then like when in the 80s and 90s, you clearly like them. There's pictures of you with him, y'all hanging, y'all smiling, y'all partying together. He the same motherfucker. Okay, you got motherfuckers saying, oh, he's stupid, he dumb. Okay, but what the fuck do that got to do with the hatred, the hating? You know what I'm saying? Because the last motherfucking president couldn't even stay woke. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody be on Bill Clinton nuts. Bill Clinton put 1,000,000,000,000,000 motherfuckers in jail, man. He brought that 3 strikes bullshit. And everybody was talking about because he got some head that he black, because he live in Brooklyn or Queens, where the fuck he lived at. But this motherfucker put millions and millions and millions and millions of motherfuckers in jail, man, for stealing pizza. Motherfuckers just now coming home in the last 20 years passed by them bullshit laws. And that son of a bitch who was just president before him was there. He was a part of that. And then that female, that's the fucking worst. I think a lot of people, 2 things. One, a lot of people not from California, so they don't really trip off the effect that female had. And 2, I think a lot of people just put a lot of energy behind her because her skin is black. You know what I'm saying? Because in actuality, what do you think she would have done different? And if you're talking about racist, it's just like most other people when they get into them powers and be up under them white people that treat their own people worse. I'm gonna give you an example. Like in Alabama, I was at a club one time, and this young dude rightfully needed to get his ass whooped because the way he behaved. You dig what I'm saying? Like he came out, the police when I had pulled him over before he got to the club, right? And then when he was at the club at the police dude was at the club at the getting some wings, and the dude came out the club. I guess no, they was putting him out the club. And the police dude was like, "Hey man, didn't I just pull you over, man?" He like, "Man, you calm your ass down, whoop." And dude start going hard, like "Fuck you, people! Take your gun and your bag, I'll whoop you." All that tough guy shit. So the police fool was like, "All right," and took his belt off and put it in his car. And then when he was like, "What's up?" The dude just stood there like, and so he put hands on him. But the reason why I didn't like it is because it was a white police sitting right there on the trunk of the car just watching that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you think, just be real, honest with yourself. whenever you get pulled over by the police or deal with any, I'm just saying black people. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't just, but I'm saying, just think about it. Who be the foulest motherfuckers towards you? The black motherfucker with power. Keep it 3,000. Most white people be cool in the motherfucker. Fuck their ulterior motive. I'm talking about the outwardly. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, being from Alabama, like you talk about racism. I see racist white motherfuckers. And black people just as fucking racist. But I don't even consider motherfuckers racist. Them white motherfuckers just want to be left alone. They don't want to have nothing to do with nobody. They barely like their goddamn self. So why even interact with that shit? You don't want, and like our aunties and shit, they don't want no white people over there. It's an exception to every rule. But back to our main topic. What's the, I'm going to say that right. What is it so about Donald Trump that everybody just hate, that they be on like, y'all some stupid black, y'all fuck with that fool? Me personally, I don't know what's so bad about the motherfucker. And who are you comparing him to? And whoever the candidate that you would have voted for, if they would have became president, what would they have done different? I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's, oh, it got messages. I don't know. Where the messages come from? How do I get the messages? Oh, I'll just invite these people. Just invite them, huh? Okay. No. Do I just invite people? Fuck it, I guess. Maybe they just pop up. Hey, what's going on with you, boss man? Welcome to Happy Lies, Sad Truth.
What's up?
I said, welcome to Happy Lies, Sad Truths. What's going on with you?
Oh, not too much. How
Okay,
you doing?
I'm beautiful, man. What's your opinion on my topic? Is Donald Trump a racist, a gangster, or just a shrewd businessman?
I have no opinion of him.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. That's what we're talking about now. Like, why do everybody hate this dude for what? And what is he doing different that any other president would have done?
Right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to figure out what's the hate for. Because, like, in my opinion, as a regular human being, ain't no president really does shit for me. So it's not. I don't have hatred in me. So I see, like I was saying, if I don't know if you was watching, I was saying I like what's going on now because I can see it. It's in my time. It ain't like I got to read about.
Before we get too far, I don't talk politics, so this is not a topic for me. I apologize.
All the time. All right, boss man. Thank you for. All right, thank you. Yeah, see, politics. A lot of people don't talk politics and religion. And like I said, I'm not really talking politics. I just really want to know people's opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is the hate so strong for this dude? Why the hate? I don't understand how come the hate wasn't like this for, like, because if you want to be technical about Democratic and Republican, both of them is the exact same thing. Real business. They both tell you the exact same lies every 4 years. Simple shit. But if through history, the Democrats been doing foul shit to the not wealthy. And when Republicans be in office, everybody eating, whether it's legal or illegal. I don't consider things legal and illegal, certain stuff, unless you get caught. You know what I'm saying? But they may, in my lifetime, every time it's a Republican president in office, it's a lot of financial gains. And from my understanding of what the little I do pay attention to that political shit, it's always the Democrats that's put motherfuckers up under the jail, giving motherfuckers 100,000 trillion fucking years. But and well, I want to do go back too because I was young, but when Ronald Reagan was president, I guess his wife the one that came up with the dare drug abuse, but he the one was flying the birds in at a high rate and shit. You know what I'm talking about? He was driving the birds at a high rate. So I'm just like, my whole thing is, why is this a particular hatred for that dude? When in all actuality, he is doing, he is literally doing everything he fucking said he was gonna do. Whether it's right or wrong in your eyes, you can listen to things that he said and the things that he do say and compare them to the things that other presidents have said and done, and say who told the truth the most. And like I said, I'm sure some people say he lied about this and lied about. I don't really be into it like that. I just really spoke on it like, why? Why is it? What is? I was hoping that I would get somebody on here that can prove to me that he a racist or he this or is it just an opinionative thing that people are just going with public opinion? Because like I said, when I was a kid, everybody wanted to get money like Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker was getting paper. Then people like, fuck in the business and these a bad business. Yeah, I mean, the shit that you complain about is what business motherfuckers do, man. Like, oh, he filed bankruptcy at 30,000 times and taxes he don't pay. Nigga, that's what rich motherfuckers do, man. Learn the game and play the game. Study the wolves and you'll be like the wolves. Because in all actuality, you better fucking believe that shit he just pulled with Venezuela and with the African people, that's all some paper involved. Believe that. Believe that, man. Listen to me. I guarantee you that it's money motivated. And not just for America, for Donald Trump when he get out of office. Because he a business motherfucker. He'll be foolish not to. You know what I'm saying? Like real business. So I just like, I'm kind of like different, man. It's like, if you ever been to other countries, like I've been to a few countries, they speak their mind. Like America, people don't say shit to each other how like in other countries they talk to each other. You would consider it rude or disrespectful. Like for example, if you fly from certain areas where Asian people got stores and they be like, hurry up, buy and go. To you, they being rude. But in actuality, they're speaking their mind. They telling you what they want. You know what I'm saying? And other like when you be in Asia, them people talk like that and they talk to each other like that. And it's not no rules shit. It's just people speak their mind. And people don't play no fucking games. Over here, everybody is so fucking sensitive nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think other countries look at that shit, whether you believe it or not. And if you know war, and I'm talking about as far as business, sports, even in your everyday life, man, think about it. If you think somebody weak, think about how you act. You can say what the hell you want to say, but you don't treat your neighbor like you would treat Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? Because Mike Tyson has a image already. So you don't know like shit. Mike Tyson might fuck you up. Mike Tyson might hurt. You know what I'm saying? With your neighbor, though, I'll give you a better example. You'll go harder fighting your brother than you would an outside person because you know your brother ain't gonna really hurt you. You know what I'm saying? So when you are perceived as weak, just like it being legal, like people should be able to do what they want to do. I agree with that. I don't give if you like men, you like men. If you like girls, you like girls. Whatever the hell you like to do, but it shouldn't be like a law. You know what I'm saying? And that shouldn't be something that you put on kids. You understand what I'm saying? Like when you're an adult, you can do what you want to do. But in other countries, you got to think a lot of countries that shit is punishable by death. So when you see things like this and you get to being perceived as weak, they start doing slick shit. So, Donald Trump proved today, hey, I mean, I fuck with y'all thought, but we ain't over here on no weak shit, man. And he shot the missiles over there and took they. It's like and went over there and took they motherfucking ass and took all their oils and Venezuela got more gold than any other motherfucking in all the African continents put together. Yeah, so in actuality, for the next 3 years, he run all that shit. So he can go over there and put businesses in play. And if you smart, you'll get your ass over there and get to investing in that shit too. Yeah, real business. It's cold, but it's fair. This is the time. Invest in some land over there. I guarantee you, land dirt cheap right now. Dirt cheap. And by it's being occupied by America, it's just like it's America now. Real business. You can go over there, man. You ain't even gotta go no more, man. You can go right here online. Invest in their gold, invest in their oil, invest in their land. They finna be rebuilding in a minute over there by where they bombed at, man. I'm just saying, it's a business opportunity. You better believe that you got some Venezuelan people that don't like what happened, and you got some Venezuelan people that love that they got that dude out of office. But my thing is more so, why do everybody hate Uncle Donnie so much, man? Hey, Uncle Donnie be getting busy, man. That's my but. Hey, look, I'm not with no I don't no president. I'm not saying I'm for this or for. I don't even look at men like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't look at people like that. You know what I'm saying? I idolize my dad, nigga. I look up to my daddy, man. You know what I'm talking about? The motherfucker who nuts I came out of, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got people I like Jay-Z. I like Jay-Z, but I like Jay-Z because our birthday the same day. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he came from the projects and he a fucking billionaire now. That's fucking-ration, man. You know what I'm saying? But just saying, I'm on his, man, I ain't with, man. Look here, man. Everybody is human. I just want to know, especially from like people be going hard on these social medias about Uncle Donnie, man. And I be like, damn, you ain't got no life. I mean, bills and shit, everything good. I'm like, how can you have that much hatred in your heart for anybody that you don't know? That you ain't sit down and talked to. And like I said, a lot of these cats got access. Like D.L. Hughley. Nigga, I guarantee you reach out to the because Donald Trump asked, so I guarantee you, if you sit there, hey man, I want to holler at you about something, man, they put the channels together, I'm sure he'll sit down and talk to you. Might sign the ass too, you know what I'm saying? You in the politics, the mayor just made you, yeah, you can sit down and chop it up. Y'all intelligent black men. I just want to know, like, and the only reason I use them two names is because I be them the ones I see the most. Like, I like the Eddie Griffin. I like to hear Eddie Griffin's. Cause I don't Eddie Griffin a smart motherfucker. That's like my partner right there. He cool as the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He's smart. So I know like his whatever his issue is, he did his homework and like, okay, I'm almost sure it's not no racist shit. He just probably just don't like the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Or he might like him. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I know he a real dude. So, and like I said, it's not about even liking the motherfucker. It's about people put so much energy in it. I want to know. Because, like, everybody mad, like he did this and he's a racist because he shot the bombs over there, man. That's what war is, man. Do you want to stay, number one, man? Do you want to continue living in America the way you want to live, the way we live? Because, and if so, this is what it is. And any other country you go to, man, they government the same way, man. They just weaker than other countries that, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. I just want to know, man. My question to y'all is this, man. Is Uncle Donnie a gangster, a racist, or just a shrewd businessman? That's the question, man. And why? And why? And like I said, man, this is the first episode, man. Happy Lies, Sad Truth of 2026, sponsored by Big Unsuccessful Stuff Clothing. If it ain't ice white, it ain't right. This is one of their sweatsuits right here. This is the goat belly. And Dr. Green's Holistic and Wellness. Get high the healthy way. You know what I'm saying? But y'all see these lives? Comment on them. Answer the question for me, man. I just want to know, man. Yeah, I really want to know. But at any rate, thank y'all for tuning in. And remember, happy lies, sad truths, man.